Try and think about one vertebrae at a time, so it's a real smooth sort of flow from one shape to the other. Really important just to start, get the spine a bit mobile, especially if we've been sitting all day, which I certainly have. Good, couple more of these. And then we're going to tuck the toes, lift the hips. So we're in a bit of a downward dog, inverted V. Just pedal through the calves. We may as well, seeing as we're here. All probably got quite tight calves. So drive one heel to the floor, then the other. Good. And then I want you to walk your hands towards your feet. So you're in a forwards fold. If you need to bend the knees as much as is necessary. And just hang out here. Again, this is really nice to decompress the back. You can grab opposite elbow, let the head hang heavy. And then put your hands on your shins and lift your chest so you're sort of a figure 7 shape. And then as you exhale, come back to the floor and walk your hands back out. So we're now in a high push-up or high plank push-up. Left foot to left wrist. And then big twist. So we're going into the hips and the thoracic spine now. Take that left foot back, right foot, right arm. Keep it going. Back to the left side. I want you to move with control, but you can be fairly dynamic here as well. So keep going left, big twist, and then right, big twist. Good. One more on each leg. Last one then. Really enjoy that big open through the spine. And then I just want you to drop the knees down to the mat and come sit on your bum. So we stretch into the front of our hips, so we need to stretch through or move through our rotation as well. So let's go straight in tonight. Hands on shoulders, 90-90. One side, through to the other. So just dropping the knees left to right, but doing so in a controlled manner, trying to keep nice and lifted. If you're feeling good, try and lead with the back leg. So lift this leg first, flow through the middle, and then let both knees come to the floor. Good, keep that going. Shuffle back if you need to. Next time the knees are on the floor, I want you to lift the hips up and then come back down and then take to the other side and do the same. So we're just adding a little bit more on. Good, try and keep the chest lifted. Really easy to sort of round here. Try and keep a nice long spine. Just make this move a little bit more dynamic. Good, keep it going. Let's go one more on each side. Hip should be feeling a little bit more mobile now. And then bum back to the floor. So, hands and knees, let's warm into the adductors because we've got an adductor bridge in tonight's session. So stick the left foot out, toes pointing forwards. Once you're there, start your rocks. So bum back towards that heel. So after this session or after Sunday or sometime in the middle, it's a good idea to retest. Remember those tests we did at the start of the block, the bridge and the RDL? Good idea to retest and film so you can see what progress you've made. Change legs, right foot out to the side. 4 weeks of building strength, single leg strength, glute strength, adductor strength. Hopefully you've got some improvements. Nice, okay. And stop the rocking. I just want you to come up to standing. And we're just going to do a couple of inchworms, okay, just to get us going. So hands down to the floor, walk out, pause, hips high, hands to feet, stand up. So just waking the hamstrings up a little bit as well here. Keep that going. We're going to do 5. You can move fairly quickly, but try and engage the core so the hips stay nice and level. Good. One more then. So do a whole body wake up. Okay, shake the legs out. We're going to get going. So, first two exercises are the same again. So we're really pushing the progressions on these this evening. So we're going to do that single leg hip thrust and our single leg RDL and press. So if you remember, last week we played with making this a whole single leg exercise. So we were doing this movement. Some people were still on the B stance, which is fine. This week, I want everybody, if you feel good, to try and move to this single leg variation, okay? And we will still add that hold at the top. I just like that it pre-fatigues, so it's a really nice way to get more load through. So that's exercise one, and then exercise two, we're going to do our single leg RDL. So you can either have something in your hand like a kettlebell, dumbbell, tin, or you can just do this without. That nice long line is what we want to create first, and then as we stand, we want to drive that up into the air. Bring the knee with it, okay? And drive up. Still got the option to stand on your book or block here to take some, to increase the range of moving through. And still got the option to make it a more powerful movement with this knee action here. So really think about being long and then bang, driving through, okay? So lots of options for you to push on tonight, but let's get going. Round one, try and pick up where you left off with round one. No need to go crazy. We're going to do this 3 times through. So shuffle down onto your chair. I'm going to get my clock. Okay then, so we're going to start with a hold, remember. So everyone, if you're in position, lift the hips, squeeze the bum. Left leg's going to lift off. Okay, I've started the clock. Poke your right butt cheek. Make sure it feels firm, it's doing some work. Good. 3, 2, 1. Let's try and do these hip thrusts, single leg. Good. If this is a no-go for you this evening, just lower that left foot and balance on the heel. But really think about the right leg doing the majority of the work. If you can, try and do the single leg version. Good. 10 more seconds. Really make sure that right butt cheek's working at the top of the movement. You're not leaving your bum behind. And stop there. Let's change legs. Okay, everyone lift the hips, squeeze your bum. Right leg lifts, clock started. Good. So try and keep your chin tucked. Poke your left butt cheek, make sure it's doing some work. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Let's start our reps. So hips drop, hips lift. Good. The right leg doesn't really do anything, it just moves as the hip moves, or the hips move. Nice, good, keep going. Keep it slow, controlled. So slow on the way down, faster on the way up. Good. Oh, this is already making me tired. 3, 2, 1. Slide off the chair. Come to standing. If you're going to use your weight or something for your RDL, grab that now. So let's go right side first. So standing on the right leg. If you're holding your weight, have it in the right hand. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. So keeping that back nice and long. And then if you can go straight into that knee drive and press, do so. If not, maybe you just want to use this first round to practice the RDL movement. Find what's working for you this evening. There's plenty of time to progress on. We've got 2 more sets after this. Good. Keep it going. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's get ready for the other leg. So left side, left leg, left hand if you've got a weight. 3, 2, and 1. Leaning forwards, nice long line from head to heel. And then you've got your options to drive the knee and press. You can pick one or the other, or you can go for all of it. Really try and move the chest and the leg together. So we don't want the chest to lead and then the leg to follow, or vice versa. Imagine you've got a broomstick sort of going down your spine. You're trying to keep contact with it the whole time. That looks good. Nice control. 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Well done. Okay, we are back to the chair. So if you want a sip of water, grab it. Let's just take a quick breather. Where's mine? Here we go. And then let's start that process of wiggling down onto the chair. Okay, so everybody sort of back in the right position on the chair. Lift those hips up. Left leg comes off the floor. I've started the clock. We're going to hold here. So we're doing a 15-second hold, and then we're doing 30 seconds of reps. So it's 45 seconds in total. Poke your right butt cheek. Make sure it's doing something. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Hips drop, hips drive up. So 2 seconds down, 1 second up. Work to that tempo. Try and keep the back nice and flat, so you're sort of moving from hip to head in a straight line. Good, 10 more seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good, nice work. Okay, other side. So first of all, extension, hip extension, right leg lifts, clock started. Really lift, so extend through that left hip. Poke your left butt cheek. Do a little test. Good. 3, 2, 1. Here we go with the reps. Hips down, hips lift. Keep the chin tucked. Nice. 2 seconds down, 1 second up. Good job. Try not to spend too long in the bottom part. 10 more seconds. Good. Drive up with the hips, every rep. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, okay, good work. That one feels tough tonight. I think it's a longer hold. All right, guys, back to these single leg RDLs. Okay, so grab your weight. Get yourself ready. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Right side. So nice, long line. Try and add in the knee drive or the press if you didn't on the last round. Really, really good for single leg strength, balance, stability. I'm sure you can all feel that being challenged as we go. Nice, nice long line head to toe. Check that's still happening. We've got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. That was well timed. Okay, let's get ready for the left side. We're going to go in 3, 2, and 1. So try and do the same variation on this side. It's quite normal to have an asymmetry, but do try and work the same on each side. Good. Keep it going. Think about that long line. That line maintains wherever you are in this movement. 10 more seconds. Ooh, little wobble. 5, 3, 2, 1. Great work, guys. That's 2 rounds done. So grab a sip of water and we'll get ready for the third and final round. So I won't put these as the main exercises for next block. So you won't have to do these too many times through December. So last round, push yourself, squeeze a little bit extra out. All right. So with that in mind, come down to the chair, wiggle into position. And let's start our hold. So lift the hips, squeeze the bum. And then 3, 2, 1, left leg lifts. Good. Pick your right butt cheek. Make sure it's doing something. Keep the hips lifting up. 3, 2, 1. Let's start the reps. If you want to work a little bit harder, pause at the top of every rep. So down for 2, up for 1, pause, repeat. Wherever you're at, you do what's right for you this evening. It's a good opportunity just to try and eke that little bit more out. Last time we're doing this exercise as a focus for December anyway. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, cool. My leg needs a little shake. Okay then, so hips extend again, lift up. 3, 2, 1. Right leg up this time and we're into our hold. Good job. Time to poke the left butt cheek. Check it's doing something. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Down, up. So remember, you can go down for 2, up for 1, pause. If you want more, if you're happy with that nice even tempo, keep going with that. Just make sure you're getting nice extension in the hips at the top of every rep. So tailbone should be tucked. Good. Keep it going. It's tough, this one, isn't it? You're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Really good job, guys. Really well done. Okay, chair can get out of the way for the moment. So, RDLs then. Last time through. Right side, ready in 3, 2, and 1. So moving with control to extend, and then you can add a little bit of power as you press and that knee drives through. So if you're on your right leg like me, think about squeezing your right butt cheek at the top of this movement. Want the hips sort of forwards and up, so no sinking down. Good. 10 more seconds. If you haven't tried a press yet or a knee drive, give it a go. We'll try and be a little bit more dynamic in your next one. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay. Left side. Ready in. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So keeping that long line. And then really try and power the knee through. But it's still the left leg doing the work, because that's the legs that's supporting you. So the right leg is just sort of following the movement from the left hip. Hopefully that makes sense. Nice work. 10 more seconds. Getting a bit tired now. Keep the focus there. 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, great job. We can tick those exercises off. Well done. Lots and lots of progress been made in those two over these 4 weeks, hopefully. So you guys have a little rest. I'm going to take a quick sip of water. So 2 exercises now for the adductors. So you can take the feet nice and wide, toes pointing forwards. We're going to lunge to the side on one side and then lunge to the side on the other. Put my hands out of the way. You can see I'm not really lifting up, so I'm not coming up and down. I'm just going low, 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 low. Okay, I'll show you from the side just quickly. I'm going one side to the other. So my hips are staying low to the ground. You're going to put that one on the inside of the legs. You can add your kettlebell if you want, as in that goblet hold. And then we're going to do our adductor bridge. So remember this one. This is one of the tests from this block. So bent leg option like this. Thighs squeezing together, shoulders stacked. Nice long straight line of each side of the body. Or if you do want a challenge, and this is a challenge, trust me, I need a mat for this as well. You can give the long lever version a go. So that would mean just your, Achilles and ankle and foot basically are on that chair, and you've got your legs fully extended, still squeezing the thighs together. Maybe try that in the second or third round, but I'm going to offer it out tonight. So lateral lunge, adductor bridge, there are 2 exercises. Are we ready? So come into your mat, feet nice and wide, that's where we need to start. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. So bend the leg to one side and then change which leg's bent. So your hips just sway from left to right. You see I've got my hands out in front of me, that's a bit of a counterbalance. Keep the hips low. Good, keep that going. Just going to check I've done a good job of explaining. Yes, you all look good, well done. Should be feeling that nice work on the inside of your thighs. Good. You've got 10 more seconds. Keep the hips low. Bum back. 3, 2, 1. Come upright. And then we're going to come down to the mat and give this adductor bridge a go. So I'm going to start short lever. So I'll give everyone a minute to get into this because it's quite awkward, isn't it? So you want sort of knee to ankle, bent leg on the top of the chair, and your upper body sort of as if you're about to side plank. Okay, lifting up in 3, 2, 1. There we go, I got there eventually. So you can have your bottom leg straight or bent, whichever feels more comfortable. Really think about having space between your ear and your shoulder to push away from the mat and squeeze the thighs together. Nice. We've got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Okay. Same on the other side. So I have to move my chair. I'm going in 10 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So in this short lever, you only really want the knee on the chair, the knee and the lower leg. Really squeeze those thighs in together, tuck the tailbone. Good, 10 more seconds. Check that your shoulders are stacked, you're not rounding forwards. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Well done. Okay, we're going to take a little break because that's a double adductor hit. So I just want to give them 30 seconds, 1 minute to have a little bit of a rest. And then we're going to do that twice more through, okay? So grab your drink. So your options, if you do want to progress either of those, would be to hold a weight of some variety into the chest for our lunges. That can actually help because it might counterbalance you a little bit more. And then on the chair one is to move towards that long lever version, okay? Right, let's get going. Round 2. So, set your feet up nice and wide. Grab a weight if you want it. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. So lower the hips, and then we go side to side, keeping those hips nice and low. If you want a little bit more work, pause and just hold side to side. So flow through the center, then hold in that lunge. Hold the other side. Nice, good guys, keep it going. Keep the bum sticking back, torso will be forwards, that's okay. Try and make sure the knee and the bent legs stacked over that foot or ankle. 3, 2, 1, well done. Okay, let's come down to the chair. If you need a little shake out, have a little shake out. Let's try this long lever version. So you do which is best for you. If you want to get the long lever, want to go and you can't hold it for the complete time, that's no problem, okay? Right, so wherever you're at, we're going to go in 3, 2, and 1. So whether you're long or short lever, squeezing the legs together. That's 10 seconds. I have slight regret right now. 10 more seconds. If you're in long lever and it's too much, you can come down. It's still more than when you did the short lever. 3, 2, and 1. Wow, I've not done those for a while, they're tough. Okay, good job. Good job if you gave that a go. Other side then. Problem is we've got to keep it even, haven't we? 3, 2, and 1. Lifting up. Good. Again, keep shoulders stacked, hips stacked, legs squeezing together. So don't want the bottom leg down. Lift it up. Glutes should be getting involved as well. I think every muscle in my body is working to keep my legs squeezing together. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Not sure I'll be doing that for the second round. Okay, good job, guys. Everybody take a moment, have a sip of water. We've got one more round of that to go. Right. The legs a little shake if you need it. And again, think about which progression or variation you're going to try for this third round. It's our final round. Doesn't mean you have to push on, just maintaining is actually progression to it if you haven't held that variation for more than one set before. So lots of different ways to make progress. Anyway, let's go. Round 3. So grab your weight if you're using it. And we're going to go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's do this, third round. So lunging from one side, hips stay low as you move to the other. Good. If you haven't got extra weight and you want to make it a bit harder, then this hold on one side, then the other will help you to achieve that, keeping the muscles under tension for a longer amount of time. Good job, guys. You've got about 10 more seconds. Try and keep the hips as low as you can. Stick the bum back. Nice, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, come up to standing. Shake those legs out. Last time then, our adductor bridge. I'm actually going to progress myself and come back down to short lever. So if you were shocked by how hard the long lever was, feel free to join me. Okay, last time through then, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. So remember, shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked. So just check that you've not rolled forward or you're not leaning back. And then think about squeezing those thighs together. We've got 10 more seconds. Glutes should be doing some work as well. 3, 2, 1. And come. All right, other side. Going to go in about 5 seconds. So into position. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Good. Again, check in with the shoulders, check in with the hips. Where's your weight distributed? It should be nice and balanced. Squeezing the thighs together. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Good, 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 good. Okay, so tough hold on the adductors that set. So we'll just take a quick break. I will talk you through our last set, which, you know, we might actually get to do the 4 exercises because I'm doing pretty good for time today. So last set is, I don't know what the word is for a circuit that's got 4 exercises in, but it's a clam bridge, a bear drag, a hamstring exercise, and an upper back exercise. So it's a bit of everything. I obviously got a bit carried away. So first exercise is that clam bridge. So we've done this before. Legs are bent, feet, shoulders all in line, and then hand and knees are in line, okay? And it's the one where you lift up and take your feet away as well. So knees, so top knee, top foot lifts up. If that's too much, you keep the feet together, okay? We do that on each side. Then we've got a bear drag. So this is where that random object comes in. So I'm going to use a kettlebell, but you could use, you could use your phone. Doesn't really matter what it is. So what we're going to do here is tuck the toes, hover the knees, and then we're going to take, so I'm taking my right hand to my left side to pass the kettlebell underneath me. One side to the other, okay? If wrists are too sore to do this sort of thing, you can do this as a forearm plank exercise as well, just like this, okay? So pick what's best for you this evening. Well, I'm going to do a little hamstring iso hold. So chair will be back in. Just felt like the hamstrings haven't really done anything this evening. So we're just going to lift and hold, okay? Nice and simple, glutes are engaged, heels are driving down into the chair. No reps, we're just going to hold. And I'm going to finish with a swimmer. So I'm going to show you on my knees, but you're going to be laying flat on your tummies. So you're going to go hands behind the head, elbows back, reach up, sweep, flip the hands, and then place them on your lower back. Hands down, rotate, sweep, back of the head. Okay, so we might have done these in our upper body class, but there are 4 exercises. We're going to aim for 3 rounds. We might stop after 2 if I've run out of time. So hopefully you're up for that challenge. Clam bridges first. So we're going for 30 seconds. Set yourself up. So shoulders, bum, feet in line, knee and hands. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So remember, you can keep the feet together and just lift the hips and the top knee, or you can go full whack and lift the foot and the knee of that top leg. So lifting open as the hips drive forwards and up away from the mat. Really good exercise for the glutes. Nice, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, other side. Set yourselves up. We're going in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice, good. So really take that knee up and away. Hips lift and sort of push your hips forward as well. Good, keep that going. The second side's always harder. Good, last 5 seconds. Really drive down into the mat with that arm. 3, 2, 1, well done. Okay, so we're coming on to our hands and knees for those bear drags or down into your plank. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, and then take that item, whatever it is, from one side to the other. And of course, we're in a bear pose, so that, what does that mean? It means we're imagining our favourite drink balancing on our lower backs, and we really don't want to spill it. So lots of control through the core. Try and stop those hips swaying from side to side. 3, 2, 1. Good, nice work. Bring the chair in. I'm not giving you much rest, I'm aware of that. We're going to finish on a high. All right then. We're going to go in 5, 3, 2, 1. Lift those hips. And we're just going to hold. So if you're not out of breath, this is at least a chance for me to catch my breath. Make sure the glutes are engaged. Again, we can do the poke. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hips down. Good job. Okay, so now come onto your tummies. I'm not going to have enough space, am I? Typical. So onto our tummies. Hands behind the head. We're going to go elbows up, hands into Y, big sweep, palms up, hands to the lower back. Push away. Flip the hands, so palms down, big sweep, hands to the head. Keep that going. You want to be clearing the floor as much as you can, so really squeezing the shoulder blades. You've got 10 more seconds. Nice. This is when I come to check and I can't see any of you because you're all out of your camera shot. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that looks good, guys. Stop there. Right. You know what? We're right back to the top. So onto the mat for that clam bridge. No water breaks here. We're going to push through. Feet together. Set yourself up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. So maybe you try and take both the knee and foot away this round. Round 2. Good. If you want it, you can straighten the top leg. And you can just lift that leg up straight. That's always a fun version to try. Good. You don't have to take this, okay? 3, 2, 1. Other side. Set yourselves up. Feet bump, shoulders should be in line, knees and hands in line. Okay, 3, 2, 1, here we go, other side. So your options are knee lifts, knee and foot, or straight leg. Okay? You pick what's right for you. We're just over halfway. Should be feeling this in the side of your glutes. Nice, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're onto our hands and knees. Get that item handy. 3, 2, 1. Hover the knees just a fraction and then start taking that item from one side to the other. If you're having real trouble, take the feet wider and the hands narrower. So make a little bit of a triangle. Tuck the tailbone. Core should be working hard here to keep those hips nice and flat. We've got 10 more seconds. Pushing away from the mat. Make sure the knees haven't lifted too high. 3, 2, 1. Good, stop there. Okay, hamstring iso hold. Time to have a lie down. Okay, feet on that chair. We're going to lift up in 3, 2, 1. So hips high. Little added extra, you can take the hands up above your head. But the best thing you can do here if you want more is actually think about driving your heels sort of down and towards you. That'll really ramp up the work that the hamstrings are having to do. Okay, 3, 2, 1, lower down, good. Okay, onto your tummies for those swimmers. So really think about the upper back muscles doing the work here. Hands behind the head, forehead on the mat. 3, 2, 1. So lift the elbows. Hands go into a Y shape. Sweep. Flip the palms. Back of the hands to the lower back. Push away. Twist. Palms down. Big sweep. Keep the hands high. Hands to the back of the head. Good, keep it going. 20 more seconds to go. It's looking good. You can see lots of floating hands. Good job, guys. 3, 2, 1, stop there, nice. Right then, let's go. One more time through, okay? Down onto our side for that clam. We're going to be a little bit over time, but you know, it's just bonus work. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So remember, it can be knee only, knee and foot, or you can go straight leg. If you're going straight leg, think about the leg kicking slightly behind you. Otherwise it becomes a little bit quaddy. Nice, 10 more seconds everyone. Grin and bear it, I know it's tough. We're almost there, you've done a great job this evening. 3, 2, 1, other side then. You're all over my mat. Ready then, last time on this exercise. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hips, lift, push forward with the hips as well. Nice, keep that going. Remember, if you've got the straight leg, think about kicking slightly behind you, lead with the heel. 5 more seconds, almost there. I know it's burning. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Really good work on that one. Tough exercise. All right then, bear crawls. Not crawls, drags. That scared you, didn't it? Okay, tuck the toes, going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, hover the knees just a fraction, and then start taking that object from one side to the other. So close to being able to have our favourite drink now. Work even harder not to spill it. Keep that tailbone tucked. Core engaged. 10 more seconds. Just check where the knees are, they shouldn't be too high. 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Okay, feet up onto that chair then. We're almost there. Okay, we're going to lift up. 3, 2, 1. Lift those hips up, squeeze the glutes. Hands up if you want. Then really think about the heels pulling down and in towards your bum. You should feel the hamstrings go like ping, but not in a bad way. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Hips down. Well done. Okay, last bit then, those swimmers. A little bit of work for the upper back. Come down to your tummies. Almost there. 30 more seconds of work. Forehead on the floor, hands on the back of the head. 3, 2, and 1. Elbows, Y shape, sweep. Palms up, hands to the lower back. Push away, rotate, big sweep. Hands to the head. Keep that going. You're halfway, so you don't get many of these. Really work to keep a slow, controlled movement. Nice, good. Almost there, 10 more seconds. Really pull the arms back so you can feel the muscles in the lower back working. Last 5, keep those hands high. 3, 2, 1, and stop there, everyone. Well done. That was a fantastic effort, thank you. Thank you for staying with me. We are 2 minutes over because, yeah, I stubbornly went for my final circuit. I shan't go on. Great session. A little bit of stretching is probably a good idea after tonight, maybe for the glutes and the adductors, okay? Our final class of the block is Sunday at 9:30. That'll be a good fun one. And like I said, now is a good time to retest. So head into the group, check out what those tests were, refilm yourself, I'll give you feedback. And that's it pretty much. I will see you Sunday. Really, really well done tonight. Thank you.